Hi everyone, my name's Lauren Mulligan. The book I'm choosing to read is Mother for Coco by Kiko Casa. The reason for picking this book is because it was one of my favorite childhood books growing up. And I just really enjoyed it when I was younger. So here we go. Coco was a little bird who lived all alone. He wished he had a mother, but who could be his mother? One day, he set off to find her. First, Coco met Mrs. Giraffe. "Oh, Mrs. Giraffe," he cried, you're yellow just like me. Are you my mother?" "I'm sorry," sighed Mrs. Giraffe, "but I don't have wings like you." Next, Coco met Mrs. Penguin. "Oh, Mrs. Penguin," he cried, "you have wings just like me. Are you my mother?" "I'm sorry," sighed Mrs. Penguin, "but I don't have big round cheeks like you." Then Coco met Mrs. Walrus. "Oh, Mrs. Walrus," he cried, "you have big round cheeks like me. Are you my mother?" "Now look," grumped Mrs. Walrus, "I don't have striped feet like you, so don't bother me." When Coco saw Mrs. Bear picking apples, he knew she couldn't be his mother. Mrs. Bear didn't look like him at all. Coco was so sad he started to cry. "Mommy, Mommy, I need a mommy." Mrs. Bear came running to see what was the matter. As she listened to Coco's story, she sighed. "Oh dear, if you had a mommy, what would she do?" "Oh, I'm sure she would hold me," sobbed Coco. "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear, and she held Coco very tight. "Yes, and I'm sure she would kiss me too," said Coco. "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear, and she lifted Coco up and gave him a big kiss. "Yes, and I'm sure she would sing and dance with me to cheer me up," said Coco. "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear, and they sang and danced together. When they stopped to rest, Mrs. Bear turned to Coco and said, "Coco, maybe I could be your mother." "You?" cried Coco. "When you aren't yellow and you don't have wings or big round cheeks or striped feet like me." "My goodness," said Mrs. Bear, "that would make me look very funny." Coco thought it was funny too. "Well," said Mrs. Bear, "my other children are waiting for me at home. Why don't you come join us for some apple pie?" Apple pie sounded wonderful to Coco, so off they went. When they arrived, Mrs. Bear's other children rushed to greet her. "Coco," said Mrs. Bear, "meet Hippy, Allie, and Piggy. I am their other mother too." The sweet smell of apple pie and the sound of laughter soon filled Mrs. Bear's home. After their delicious treat, Mrs. Bear gave all her children a big, warm bear hug, and Coco was very happy that his new mommy looked just the way she did.